can potentially avoid some of those roots and rocks by using our hamstrings a little bit more. So if there's ever an opportunity for something like that I can be involved in doing a run clinic or getting people dialed in with their technique a little bit better, count me in.
Cool. Thanks, man.
Yeah. Yes, please.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yes,
Absolutely.
please.
You're officially volunteered in.
Perfect.
Voluntold, right?
Go ahead.
Yeah, while we were talking about the community and all that is kind of a not necessarily totally tangential, but a few people who have come to our run group have said, Achilles is really one of the fully inclusive run groups. We've got everybody. We've got walkers. Jason, I think, is 240, 250 marathoner. So we've got everybody. We've got lady. She's got cerebral palsy, and she does half marathons. So it doesn't matter. If you're wanting to learn how to run. Just wanting to get off the couch and go for a walk. We have everybody. We're truly. Maybe I'm a little biased, but I think we're truly 100% inclusive.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Everybody needs that.
And I think that's a real important thing, too, because I think a lot of people who come out to different groups or run groups, they're intimidated, that type of thing. We get people who just, move to town or who are just, like Dan said, literally getting off the couch in this group helps to get people, through their first 5K or first, mile walk. I mean, it's really, really incredible.
And does the run group meet at the rec center as well on Monday nights, or is there a different location for that?
Nope. Yeah, rec center. When the weather is really bad. So, Jason, it snowed here last night. So, I don't know if we're gonna have too many athletes tonight. Usually, when the weather's bad, it's kind of hard to guide and a little bit tougher for some of our visually impaired athletes to make it down. But either outside of the entrance of the rec center, or sometimes we meet inside the rec center. When it's really cold, but.
And
and when Dan mentions that it's kind of tough for some of our runners, just FYI, we have regular runners that actually commute all the way down from the Boulder area and Nederland. Literally, their round trip and run time is 6 to 7 hours to do this one group run. That's how important it is. They may commute on a bus into Boulder and then catch a bus down into Denver, get a ride from Union Station or take a bus from Union Station to Wash Park, and then have a person guide them from a bus, stop and get them to the rec center. That time period can be 2 to 3 hours, and then they run with the group for a little over an hour, and then it's the same thing to get back home. That's how important this is to people, and they do that every week. I mean, it's incredible, Rich. You get there and you see that happen, and you're like, wow, this is really incredible.
Well, I'm in. Like I said, I don't know if we're going to finish. We got some editing and stuff to do here. Yeah. But moving forward, if I don't show up tonight, I will be there next Monday, and I will be there Saturday, and then Mondays thereafter.
All right.
And I count on you two to hold me accountable, and that guy over there to hold me accountable. Right. Do you guys have anything else you want to add before we get you out of here? I know you guys got stuff to do. Jason, you got some crazy race coming up, I saw, right?
Me? Never.
Well, what are you doing, Jason?
Never. Yeah. So I got. It's actually a cool race. It's called the Polar Bear Marathon, but I'll be running a 50K, and it is ran up by the Arctic Circle. So you fly into Winnipeg, Canada, and then you take a little puddle jumper up to Churchill, which is the world's largest concentration for polar bears, and then they run a marathon and a 50K. I'll be in the 50K. There's only 2 people in the 50K. And you're followed by you run in pairs of 2s, and a truck follows you so you could jump in the truck in case a polar bear comes. And they say the trucks have shotguns, too, to try to scare the polar bears away.
And you're doing that this weekend?
That's not this week. This weekend I'm helping a friend who's running at Rio del Lago, a 100-miler in Sacramento. That's Polar Bear Marathon's in a couple weeks.
I got to see you 2 weekends in a row then, huh?
Yep.
Wait, so
the final thing would be the easiest way to find us and find this race is to go to Facebook, and it's called 12-Hour Hope and Possibility Achilles Runathon.
Yeah, and you can find our group on Facebook too, Achilles International - Colorado.
Cool. And I will link all that stuff in the show notes, as well as the Jason, your website, and the link for the book, for your book, Jason. And like I said, moving forward, I'm going to be there. Cool. I'll be there. Hopefully be able to keep up with you guys next Saturday. And Jimmy will come
70
in.
miles, buddy.
I don't know if I got 70 miles in the tank, but I will.
I'm with you, but we're going to do it.
I'll give it a go. And, yeah, thank you guys so much for coming in. We really appreciate you. And hopefully in doing this, again, we can get some other people from this area to help out with the group, but then also reach out to our community and get – because people love to see us suffer. So I've got people like want me – they're willing to pay for my entries and stuff just to do some of these crazy races because they want to see me. Not that they necessarily want to see me fail, but they want to see me suffer. So I'm sure we can get some donations out there for you guys and contribute to the group. So thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for having us.
Cool. Jason, will you be there next Monday? Or are you still going to be in California?
I'm not sure whether I'll be there. Actually, I'm going to be in Atlanta.
Man.
I'll be there in spirit.
Okay. Well, then I will see you next Saturday, my friend.
Sounds good.
Right on.
Take care, guys.
All right. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.
Cool.
Sweet. Dan, thanks so much for coming in. We really appreciate your time. And I look forward to getting some miles with you, sharing the trails, and helping out.
Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, looking forward to it, too.
Cool.
All
right, folks. That is Airey Bros Radio. Until next time, much love. Namaste from the boys of 1512.
So at my track group, we like to say "Nama suffer."